What's up guys, Tim Wilson from Tim Wilson UK here, and welcome back to round number 2 of this year's US Open Championship from Pebble Beach. We do currently hold a joint lead at 10 under par with two other guys at the moment, so we want to try and extend that lead. We are playing on very hard difficulty, that's for the AI. Let's see if we can extend that lead a little bit. This is going to be a tricky shot because we have a 13-mile-an-hour wind, but it is really going to take that ball quite a long way down the fairway. I'll be surprised if this stays in the fairway. It's looking good at the moment. That's not too bad. Depends on whether it's going to run out. No, I couldn't have played that an awful lot better than that. There's not going to be much more than 50 or 60 yards, I don't think. 52 yards. So a cracking drive there on the first. So it was Andrew Johnston, Beef, and Pavon from France that I was level with at 10 under par. We'll have a quick look after this first hole and see if the AI has extended their lead or has actually pulled away from me. Or I think I did the same thing on round number 1. I missed an absolute sitter on the first hole. And now I've left myself a tricky putt here. We managed to get the par and not drop a shot. We didn't drop a shot in the first round for the entire round. So let's have a quick look. Oh, so everybody's struggling a bit today. Oh no, they're not. Sorry, I do apologise. I was looking at today's score as the overall score. Today's score, 8 under through 13 holes. 18 under overall for Johnston. Andrew Johnston, that is, and Liam Johnston from Scotland is also 8 under for the day, 17 under overall. Jamie Lovemark and Ryan Moore, 7 under for both of those, and they are 14 under and 13 under respectively. So we've got some work to do. Here. I think we're probably going to have to post another 10 under par just to stay in the mix. So let's get this going. Good drive. It's going to be tough to reach this one in 2 today, I think. Let's have a look. Let's have a quick look. No, 220. We should be good. We should be good. It's going to be difficult to get it close though with that wind. Should come back in. I just want to get this on the green and hopefully it roll a little bit closer. It is going to come back round to the right. I think we're going to have about 25 feet here. 27 feet. It is an uphill putt. A lot of movement from the left. Just going to lag this up towards the hole. If I can get this within 4 or 5 feet, we'll just tap it in for the birdie and move on. 2 feet. Tap that one in for the birdie. We are now at 11 under par overall. Didn't take us long to get back on the first page of the leaderboard. Nobody's moved since the previous holes, so that's good. Not going to dwell too much on the leaderboard in between holes at the moment. We'll have another look at it, an in-depth look at it after 9, because you can get completely caught up in looking at the leaderboard, and I don't want to be doing that. A little bit skew whiff there, that swing line, but with that 14-mile-an-hour headwind we should still be in the fairway, just about. Alright, we have 159, playing about 160 with a 13-mile-an-hour wind. So I am going to really ramp this up to 174. Oh, I've hit a fast. That's going to go way left. Distance would have been probably a little long. Oh, that's come out nice. That's come out really, really nice. Right, so we go par birdie par start. It splits through the leaderboard. I'm not going to pay too much attention to it. You guys are more than welcome to pause it at that point when you see the leaderboard and have a quick look at it, but I'm going to leave it until I get to the end of 9 before I have an in-depth look and just establish what we need to do on the back 9 to get back in the game, if anything. Currently 7 shots behind. Right, we've got a flop shot here. We should be able to get it up there. Okay, that didn't go as far as I wanted it to. It might have been the upslope. There's not a lot of movement in this. Maybe a little from right to left. Right in the heart of the cup. Right in the heart of the cup. Right, first of the par 3s, 195 yards. Wind completely off the right. No head or tail wind. Playing 180 yards today. 178. Let's just have a look at this. It's not an upslope there, so we should be able to bounce this onto the front of the green. If we can judge the wind right. That wind was hella strong. Got a great bounce though. Didn't quite hold the green. Oh, get in. Nice. Nice. Alright, 2 under par for the round. Crawling up that leaderboard, another par 5. 12 mile an hour headwind. It's going to be tough to get there in 2 today. .272, yeah, so a lot of yardage has been dropped off that. 258, we are not going to get there in 2. Not today. Oh, we're in trouble. We're in trouble here. We need a good bounce. We just managed to hold on to that light rough. Wow, I hit a slow there. I thought that was going to be in the ocean. Thought that was going to be right in the Pacific. Alright, we've got 46 yards, probably playing 47. 47 yards. I think I'm going to change this up to a pitch shot, bring it down to 55 yards and loft it up. And let's see what happens here. It looks good. It looks good. I'll take that. I will take that any day of the week. Right, a little bit of movement off the right. Right in the middle. Alright, we are now, if I'm not mistaken, 4 under par for the round. Let's have a quick look. 4 under through 6. Yeah, 4 under through 6. Playing pretty tough today, this one. 117 yards. 27, 9. So we've got 108 yards. But that wind is slightly into my face. So I am going to put this out here. And just throw it up there and watch the wind really just pull this one back into the green. Look at the movement on that. So a lot of people actually fade the ball into the wind just to try and counteract it. I much prefer to allow for the wind. Sometimes you get it wrong, as you saw on that previous par 3, but most of the time it's okay. It's not too bad. Another one, back-to-back birdies. So we are moving up the leaderboard nicely now. 5 under par. We're not finished the front 9, so we're on track for another 10 under par round. I think we're probably going to have to do more if we want to be taking the outright lead. So this is where you don't want a 14-mile-an-hour tailwind, purely because of the fact that there's not enough fairway to accommodate the extra flight that you're going to get. So I'm going to leave it on the 4 hybrid. Chase it down there, get it about 220, and then leave a long shot into the green. Got the wind behind. This is going to play tough today. 6 off of that, so that's 194. No, 196 with a 13-mile-an-hour wind. I want to have a look at this green and see which way it's sloping. Sloping a little bit down towards the pin, but it's going to be a tough one. 196 we said, right? I'm gonna drop this down to 174. I think that's going to be more than enough. I'm going to try and skirt this. I'm going to take some chances here. I'm going to try and skirt this close to the bunker. I've hit it nicely. That's still flown a hell of a long way. 201 yards. So the yardage was perfect. That is a tough, tough putt. So this is going to swing a lot. You watch that. That isn't going to be far from the hole when it stops. Look at that, and you saw where I actually aimed that, guys. That was miles away, and I've left it 10 inches from the hole. I'm happy with the par there. That plays a tough hole when you've got that wind. It really does play tough. Right, 9th hole. This is the this is the final hole on the front 9. I do apologise, not the penultimate hole. The final hole on the front 9. Nice long drive there, 318 yards. Alright, we've got a downhill lie and we have 178 yards. I'm going to loft this 6-iron up and I'm going to throw this up in the air, see if we can get it to land nice and softly. Wind's bringing it back in. Perfect, perfect. We're on a good run at the minute. Let's see if we can keep this going. Let's get this in. Yeah, that's another birdie. Let's have a look at the scoreboard. Let's see what the scores on the door are like at the minute. All right, Liam Johnston through 18, 19 under par, so he's 3 shots ahead. Andrew Johnston, 19 under par, same. Pavon, 17 under par, only through 12 holes. Saxonin, he's 15 under in the clubhouse. Haven't seen that name in a while. Hudson Swafford, the American. 8 under for the day, 15 under overall. A couple of other names on there you'll probably recognise. Jamie Lovemark, Ben Ann, and Ryan Moore. So definitely they have improved. They have improved the AI playing on very hard, so I am pleased. It's much more competitive. So I need to pick up 3 shots to tie for the lead going into round 3. Anything more than 3 on this back 9 and I will be holding the lead on my own, provided that Pavon doesn't score crazy on his remaining 6 holes. Oh, excuse me. 132 yards. Wind coming off the right. Looks good. Looks good. Might be a bit strong. Oof. That was so close. So close to hitting the flag. Probably should have taken a little bit off of that, but it's okay. 14 feet for the birdie. It's going to start to swing now. Ooh, you can see that pitch mark. It's only about a foot from the hole. 2 feet from the hole now. Let's tap this in. There we go. So that's a par. Good way to get off the mark on the back nine. All right, wind behind 379 yards. If we can get slightly behind, if we can get this down there a long way, 300 yards ish, we're going to have just under 100 yards into the green. Yeah, probably about 80 something. 80, there we go, 88 yards. Playing about 92 yards. 11 mile an hour wind. Let's see how much space we've got to play with. Absolutely nothing. That's okay though. Not too bad. Right, 14 feet, moving from the right, downhill. Should start to turn. Oh, beautiful. It just grabbed it on the right hand side and sucked it into the hole. I thought I was going to miss there. Right, first birdie on the back nine. We are now 2 behind the leaders. 212. Ooh, this is a tricky one. 24 feet down. So that's playing 204 into a 13 mile an hour wind. This is difficult. I'm going to try and keep this 4 hybrid under the wind, but I fear that I'm going to end up in the bunker. Yeah, just didn't have enough. I mean, you say that I probably should have put that not sandwich, 3 wood way up in the air and try and get it to stall, but it's so difficult. It's so tough. I couldn't have come out of there much better than that. That was another decent bunker shot. Played a couple in this round. I just need to make sure I can convert this par. 4 feet. Yeah, we're in. Whew. Took a little bit of a sharp breath there. Thinking I maybe missed that one. 13th hole, par 4. Playing 443 yards today. Into a 13 mile an hour wind. It looks like it's changing all the time. Moving off the left. As long as we've got enough to get over those bunkers, which it looks like we do. Still going to be around about 260, 270. Okay, so we have 175 into this green. 12 mile an hour wind. Put it out here on the left. I have taken some off of this just to try and get it to come in a little short and roll up to the flag. Oh, what a hefty kick that was. And that's what pushed it all the way across the green. It hit, there must be a slope there on the side of the green. Yeah, you can see that slope. Did push it a long way. Let's see if we can get this close to the hole. If it goes in, bonus. If not, oof, that wasn't far away. That putt line was lovely and straight. Right, let's have a quick look at the leaderboard. Alright, so Pabon's gone to 20, so we are now 3 back. And he's still got 2 holes to play, and that includes the par 5 18th. Alright, so we've got 14 to play here. This is a par 5, so this is a good opportunity for me to score. Let's see if we can capitalise on that. Couldn't have placed that much better. Almost 300 yards. 264 to the green, and it is a tough pin placement. So I think what I might do is I might put it out on the right. I'm hoping this is going to swing round enough and end up in the fairway. Oh, just trickles into the rough. So that's going to make this pretty tricky to control. And the reason I wanted it out on the right is so I had more green to play with, but I just didn't quite get it right. Got a flop shot here. Let's see if we can get it close. Get in. All right, because it hit the rough, it didn't check, so we're going to leave ourselves a chip shot here, and that is probably the birdie opportunity. It's going to be pretty tough to get this one in, let's be honest. So if chips do drop, it tends to be a bonus, but you can't really bank on them, and that was a par 5 that's gone begging. I mean, granted, it's not an easy par 5, but you really should be scoring on a par 5. Alright, short par 4 here, 396, it's 400 yards. Maybe not as short as I originally thought. That's okay, we wanted that a little further left just to give myself a better angle on the flag, but we've got the wind to help us here. 106 yards, we have about 110 to go. Wow, that wind has taken that a lot further right than I thought it was, and that's short as well. Unbelievable. Alright, so we have not played this well at all, and now I've got to try and get this close. It's too strong. Oh, okay, so we are in real trouble here, and potentially on the verge of a drop shot. Oof! What an up and down. What an up and down. Still 3 shots back with only 4 holes to play, so I need to pull something out the bag here. I don't want to lose an awful lot of ground. I was tied after the first round. I don't want to be any more than at least 1 shot back at the most. I do not want to be too far back, because with 2 rounds to play, there's still lots more scoring to be had. Alright, we've got 120, probably 122. That wind should hold that up. Yeah, it held it up a lot. Right, this is a tough putt because it's so difficult to see what's going on here. Right, movement from the right. Yes! Yes, yes, yes! Alright, Pavon's in the clubhouse now. So everybody's in the clubhouse apart from Phil Mickelson, who's down the bottom there. You can see him. So I've got 2 holes left to pick up 2 shots. Alright, this is going to be... I think this is... Yeah, this is the pin placement that they had yesterday in the US Open, in the real US Open. Now I'm going to struggle again here to get this on the green. Oh, I've hit a fast. I've pushed it right, but I've hit a fast. So let's see. Oh, not quite, not quite. That was like a foot potentially of being absolutely spot on. Let's have a quick look. So the saving grace here is that it does slope uphill. So if I don't quite get it right and it rolls past, it is going to slow up fairly quickly like that. Alright, so we have got some really good bunker shots today and some great up and downs, but we're not picking up a birdie there. So the best we can hope for is an eagle on the final hole to draw level, or a birdie to go into second place. But that would put us one shot back, and I'd be happy with that. I'd take that at this point in time. Alright, let's put this out here. It should be just to the, I was going to say just to the left of the tree, but I've gone past it, so that's okay. Alright, the wind is slightly into my face here, so that's not a bad thing. It's coming back anywhere on the green, I think, at the moment. Should go round to the left, actually. Yeah, I'll take that. So we've got an eagle putt. It's on the green in 2. 27 feet, 5 inches downhill. Let's pay a little more attention to this one. There's the hole. Moving from the left, left, left. Slows down a little bit there, but it speeds up towards the hole. So we must be mindful of that. So I'm going to stick it out there and just trickle this down because we don't want it to go racing past. Should start to really swing now. Slow down, slow down. We still want the birdie. That's it, we're in. We are in at 19 under par, so we are still level with Andrew Johnston and Liam Johnston. One behind Pavon. And then there's a couple of guys on 16 under, a couple of guys on 15 under, a couple of guys on 14 under. You can see that Alex Noren's just popped up there on the leaderboard, and Phil Mickelson has crept up, cheeky little so-and-so, up to 7th place. Guys, I hope you enjoyed that. That's round 2 of the US Open Championship from Pebble Beach. That's round 2 in the bag. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button. It is always very much appreciated. Leave some comments in the box below if you'd like to, and if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you back here tomorrow for round number 3. Take care, see you soon.